Naga Sadow. The name echoes through Sith history as one of the most ambitious Dark Lords ever to wield the Force. He did not seek mere power. He sought total dominion over the galaxy. During the Great Hyperspace War, he came closer than any Sith before him to destroying the Republic. But what if he had succeeded? What if the Republic fell? The Jedi were crushed, and the Sith Empire reigned supreme. Welcome to the darkest timeline of the Old Republic. Before he was a conqueror, Naga Sadow was a survivor. Born into the Sith Empire on Korriban, he rose through betrayal, cunning, and raw force power. Unlike other Sith Lords who fought for personal strength, Sadow understood something far more dangerous: the power of unity. He forged alliances, manipulated rivals, and slowly consolidated the fractured Sith factions under his banner. By the time the Republic even knew his name, Naga Sadow commanded the largest Sith fleet in history. In the original timeline, Naga Sadow launched a devastating invasion of the Republic. Using Sith sorcery and dark side illusions, he struck at the heart of the galaxy. His forces reached Coruscant itself, but victory slipped through his fingers. Yet Knight Mehmet Nadil saw through Sadow's illusions. Republic forces rallied, and in the final battle above Primus Golud, Naga Sadow was defeated. He fled to Yavin 4, where he entered a centuries-long stasis. His empire shattered. But what if Nadil had failed? What if the illusions held? In this timeline, Jedi Knight Mehmet Nadil does not break Naga Sadow's illusion. The Republic fleet fires upon phantom ships, while the real Sith armada strikes from behind. Panic spreads through Republic ranks. Admirals order retreats that turn into routs. The battle of Primus Golud becomes a massacre. Without Nadil's intervention, there is no rally, no counterattack, only the slow, crushing realization that the Republic has been outmaneuvered by a Sith Lord who understood warfare better than any general. With the Republic fleet in ruins, Naga Sadow does not hesitate. His forces descend upon Coruscant like a dark storm. SWTOR, the Jedi Temple, symbol of light for 1,000 generations, burns. The Senate is dissolved. Sith warriors march through the streets of the galactic capital, and citizens who once believed the Republic eternal kneel in terror. Naga Sadow does not occupy Coruscant. He claims it. The seat of galactic power becomes the throne of the Sith Empire, and the galaxy watches in horror. Naga Sadow's vision was not mere conquest. It was transformation. Under his rule, the Republic's democracy is replaced by Sith theocracy. Force-sensitive children are taken from their families and trained as dark side adepts. Planets that resist are bombarded from orbit as examples. Those that submit are granted relative autonomy, ruled by Sith governors who answer only to Korriban. The Jedi Order is declared heretical. Survivors are hunted across the galaxy, and slowly, generation by generation, the dark side becomes not a choice, but a way of life. Not all Jedi fall. In the Outer Rim, scattered enclaves resist. Led by surviving masters, they wage a guerrilla war against the Sith Empire. But without the Republic's infrastructure, without safe harbors, without hope of reinforcement, the resistance is a losing battle. Each victory costs irreplaceable lives. Each defeat brings torture and execution. Some Jedi break under the pressure, turning to the dark side to survive. Others hide their abilities, living as refugees in their own galaxy. The Jedi Order does not die in a single battle. It bleeds to death, slowly, over decades. A century after the Great Hyperspace War, the galaxy is unrecognizable. The Sith Empire spans from the deep core to the unknown regions. Technology has stagnated as scientific inquiry is replaced by Sith alchemy. Art and culture serve only to glorify the dark side. The average citizen has never known freedom, never known the Jedi, never known anything but fear. Naga Sadow himself has transcended mortality, his spirit bound to a Sith holocron, ruling as a god emperor from beyond death. This is not merely tyranny. This is the total victory of the dark side. Historians in the original timeline debated endlessly. Could the Republic have survived a Sith victory at Primus Golud? The answer, in this timeline, is clear. No. The Republic was complacent, divided, unprepared for total war. The Jedi are too few, too scattered, too bound by their own moral code to fight fire with fire. Naga Sadow's victory was not a fluke. It was the inevitable result of a civilization that had grown soft, facing an enemy that had grown hard. The Sith did not defeat the Republic with superior numbers. They defeated it with superior will. Naga Sadow represents the terrifying possibility that ambition, when paired with intelligence and ruthlessness, can reshape history. He was not the strongest Sith. He was not the most powerful Force user. But he was the most visionary. And in this timeline, that vision became reality. The galaxy burns under Sith rule, not because of dark side magic, but because one man refused to accept defeat. Thank the Force that in our timeline he failed. This has been SWTOR Studio. Subscribe for more dark timelines from the Old Republic era.